Hey, good morning from the office. I'm your host, BKP. We are North Georgia's only live online morning show. Josh, show everybody how they can get in touch with the show. There you go. And right after this show, you want to stay tuned because when I go off the air, we come back live. We come back with the Freedom Zone, Candace, with the Freedom Zone. That comes up, there you go, Josh, every Thursday. So she will be up right after this show here. Now, so population growth.
I lost track. Could you please?
Sorry. Population growth. Well, Sanders let us know that he will be glad to. They give up the truth. Okay, we know. Was it Margaret Sanger of Planned Parenthood, and we know that the goal of Planned Parenthood was to extinguish all black young children there, you know. So Bernie has it right according to their game plan. And population growth, yes, we need to give women back the right to kill as far as abortion. They need to have all. They should be able, according to the governor of Virginia, they should be able to kill after birth. Okay? Population growth. Bernie didn't say that. This is not an accident, okay? This is not an accident. Number 9. Okay? Now, Bernie Sanders did not in the climate change crisis last night on CNN. This was no accident, the answer he gave, okay? Now, if you start looking up the group that talks about population growth and we have to weed out, you have 2 areas, okay? Seniors, okay? You're getting ready to. I know this is where BKP is crazy and he's off the rails. Whatever. 65 and over, you're being pushed into a category of should you exist. See it firsthand, okay? See it firsthand. Should you exist, okay? Depending on your illness, depending on your value, they want to push you into a home. Why do they want to push you in a home? Because the government gets to attach your assets to pay. So you forfeit your assets, and if they can get you to live within the government home that they're going to build for you for a couple years, they could deplete your assets, make sure they don't go to your kids, your neighbors, your favorite charity, your favorite preacher, or leave them to your dog. Period. So you... Okay, you think, I've lost my mind? Let me flip the script. Is that what do they still say that? Because you're going to get angry. But if you don't think every single thing is about draining your revenue and controlling you, you're the one that lost your mind. So 65 and older, when you reach they're working on it now, when you reach a point, everything they could do to push you into the government homes that they are building now, and I mean the home, and put you in to drain your revenue and take it so it can't accidentally go anywhere else, is happening. And when they feel they need to pull the plug, they're going to do it. You're going to exist as long as the government thinks you should at your golden years. They're going to take your gold. Your years are over. Next, we see it. Bernie did not lie last night. He didn't. This is the way they see it. Now we have a governor of Virginia, Ralph Northam, who said, the video's out there, you have the baby, the mother gives birth, the baby's there, you're comforting the baby, and the doctor and the mother have a talk. We don't know if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or it's immediate. Hey, you want to keep this thing? Yes or no? I got to know something, because the way the government works, as soon as this kid hits the tray, that little light goes off, and we go 4 minutes, 59 seconds. And when that thing goes, beep, I got to start chopping, sweetheart. Now, you didn't like that. I know you did. And I know you did not like that. Well, it was very graphic. Well, why did you start saying you have to dismember and because that's what they do. That's what they do when they do an abortion in the birth canal. The baby they cut the baby apart to get it out. They are definitely going to population control. If you watched any of that last night, these damn people are crazy as hell. They want to kill you, come after your guns. I'm telling you, you better wake your ass up this morning, okay? I don't know what it's going to take. But getting off this subject, because I have a lot I want to do on this, because the NRA is now a terrorist group, so we got to get to the guns thing. But it's all about money and control. Taking your money and controlling you. So Bernie told you last night, give a woman her full right to kill at any time. Don't get that wrong. License to kill. Oh my God, you got to get that license to kill. We're going to kill all around the world. There's poor countries that they would not be in the shape they're in if we can just go in and say, here, take your birth control pill, you know? And if it's not working, let's start killing these kids. We could give that job to China because China does no problem with population control. Huh. Wonder where I've heard that before. So that is the answer to some of the climate crisis. Number one, the NRA is being considered a terrorist group in San Francisco. They can't pick up, they can't focus on, let's go here first. Okay, give me this first and then we'll go back. Number 10, this is the San Francisco Council. Okay, there they are. Not a nice little group there. That's your San Francisco Council. And they're the ones that said that, and here's number 11. Okay. That is a list. Let's leave that on the screen just a minute. You may want to screenshot it or come back to it so you can maybe find their email addresses on your own. Find their phone. That's up to you, not me. Just going to let you know. And maybe you want to send them a quick note. There you go. But this group right here decide. I mean, you know, I could see some of these people getting a damn, stepping in hot gum. Don't you hate that? I mean, it's been a long time since I was a sidewalk kind of guy and walked on the streets of a city. That's been a while in the hot sun. And then you step on a piece of gum because some dumbass goes like this and throws it on the sidewalk. What the hell's wrong with you? Anyhow, so you step in a piece of gum and you're like, oh my God. And now all day long you got this gum and then you go in and it steps and you don't know it and you get it on somebody's carpet and they go all berserk and everything. You know how it works. I wonder if these people could put a program in place to pick up the needles, the infectious needles on the ground from their junkies, to do something about their homeless situation, and especially make sure when you're walking around the streets you don't step in any SH asterisk, right? No. They're too busy doing what? Number one, they actually voted and they say that the NRA is a terrorist organization, which does what? Which leads you and I, members of the NRA, as terrorists. It's coming. It is coming. They are going to do a test. That is out. That is actually out. I will get to that in a minute. They're going to do a test. You know what keeps Mitch McConnell up at nights? Number 8. And then we'll flip. Go back to this one next one, I tell you. Number 8. That keeps him up at nights. That Marine is ready to kick Mitch McConnell's ass, and he knows it. So, last night, here, let me go with the guns. Let's go with the guns. The NRA. Go back to the NRA one, all right? So here is the Morning Joe. Texas Republican make case for God and guns after mass shooting, number 22. I know I shouldn't do that on live TV. I understand. I get it. But it's here, and I'm thinking I'd like to get a drink. What the hell's wrong with you? So Texas Republicans, there you go. There's Joe and Minka. Here's the whole gang, number 23, God and guns. God and guns. Because you can now carry your gun right into church. I mean, you can go to the altar and pray. Get that thing out of the way. It keeps stabbing me in the side while I'm trying to confess my sins. All right, just saying. Just saying. And I'm going to get to something really quick. Now, this is before. We'll get to this in a minute. Number 29. Let's stay with the gods and guns, but let's go here. Okay. We do know there's claims the president gave a false weather report, and he could be going to prison by the time the show is off. They've gone nuts over that. But let's go back to God and guns here real quick. Okay. And then we have a couple more, and then we're going to get to this. Hold on. Okay, here you go. Number 39. Man question in gun sale. Police believe man sold firearm to Odessa gunman. Okay. And one more on this. I think I have one or two more on this, and we're going to get to it. I'm going to get over here. Stay put. I think I have one more. Okay, 52. Now that's Fox, fixed news. Fox, they're in on it. 52. Man suspected of manufacturing, privately selling gun used in West Texas mass shooting. So if you down in the basement and you like to make guns and manufacture your own guns down there, and you just build one or two a year or whatever, you like to order the parts online, you're maybe not paying tax. What if you're ordering gun parts online, building, and you're not paying tax on that online gun sale? So there's another $12.89 that the government's not getting. So you get the parts, and you're down in the basement, and you got nothing to do, and you put the little headlight lamp on, and your super magnifying glass on, and you're building your little gun, and then you go out and you sell the 3 guns you made, and there's no tax on that. And then there's no tax or no licensing tax. So you don't have a license to sell guns or manufacture, because you have to do so many guns to be considered a manufacturer. So you're evading the, $60 or the $120 a year to renew your license as a manufacturer. I mean, this could mount up to, then you go to a trade show, a gun show, and you sell guns to people that you don't do the background check, and maybe you don't take taxes there. And then maybe you meet with a friend, and the friend says, here, take this gun, I want a couple $100, and you give them a couple $100, and there's no taxes there. So, the old 2 birds with 1 stone? Like, we could control you, the people, take your gun. It's going to be 2 or 3 things, but at the same time, control you, take the guns, qualify you, because you are going to go through a test. You are. They're going to check you out. They're going to search your media. They're going to put search words in your social media. The algorithms are all going to bounce all over the place. So you're going to qualify through that. Then you're going to pay, it's like, let's see. I'm going with this because it's true, okay? So if they do a test on you, well, it's just like your driver's license. Now you can get them for $50, but, you could have every 2 years you could gain a little weight, lose a little weight, your hair turned gray. They need to identify you, right? Your ears are starting to get some hair, whatever. Don't think I'm joking. They have to identify you, right? It might change. So how often do you have to have a psycho evaluation to see if you could continue to hold that permit? So if you're 21 and you're all excited, because 16, you're all excited you get your driver's license, or 17. 21, you're all excited you can have a beer, whatever, right? So you're all excited. You're going over and signing up for your gun permit. You go through the psycho testing, right? And once you get done, you get the little thing and you got it in your pocket. It says, I'm psycho tested and I can have a firearm. How long is it good for? 4 years before we have to check, see if you went crazy? All right, so putting all that aside, now they're going to take your gun, they're going to control you, and yes, NRA is a terrorist group, and they will go through everything you have, and you'll do a test. And you'll do it 4 years, every 2 years or whatever, you got to go get renewed. Now, when you do that, why, sure, I'll pay $100 to go get somebody to say I'm not crazy. See, I got a card, I paid $100. I'm not crazy. So will there be now you switch to the money. Manufacturing. Can you do 5 a year without getting a manufacturer's license or permit or whatever? Internet sales. So I'm just telling you now, they are going to take your gun. There's gun legislation coming. Remember number 3. Remember Walmart. Number 3, CEO, Walmart. There are multiple bills before the House and Senate that address the issue of gun safety and are worth examining. Now, why would Walmart give up the tax structure that they have? Okay. Let me see. I thought I had, let's see, wait just a minute. I thought I had an article from the Hill this morning. 6 a.m. this morning, corporations step into gun control void. Now, why is the corporation stepping into the gun control void? Why? Because they're worried that over here is 1,000 customers and over here is 100, and they're going to be run by the 100 instead of the 1,000? No. Why are they giving up the sales? Okay? Some of the nation's largest corporations are stepping into the gun control void, adopting new restrictions on sales in the absence of action by Congress. Okay? Walmart said Tuesday they'll stop. Kroger, another mega retailer, quickly followed suit, urging its customers to leave your guns at home. Let's see who else it might be in there. I want to make sure I got another name or two in here. See if there's anybody else in this article that we need to call out. Delta and United Airlines, as well as Hertz Rent-A-Car, said that same year they would no longer offer discounts to the NRA. Remember that one? Dick's Sporting Good. Let's see. On and on and on. Why? Let me tell you why we'll get off of this. Because government wants to take your guns, reclassify everybody, call you, get you to have to pass a test to have a gun, and control you. So take your gun, control you. Second, all of the tax revenue the government's losing and not getting out of your pocket, registration fees, background fees, all the above. That's 2. That's the finances of the thing. And 3, corporate welfare. So the government will continue their corporate welfare for these guys. They will take the money out of your pocket, and they will control you and take your gun. Take a brief break. We'll be right back.